only reason why you feel like you lost something is because you keep allowing these other people and things to fill the void that were never meant to fill that void anyways. Hey y'all, it's your girl Sunray here, and today I just wanted to give like an inspirational video, more so talking about, something that I've gone through and how I think it can help you. So the other day I wrote down, I said, you only feel like you lost something because you never filled the void. All right, so this video might get a little bit deep, but hey, that's what I'm here for. So what I want to talk to you guys about is the void. Now, the void that we experience, it can have a multitude of roots. What I mean by that, it can be, lack of a relationship that you had with a parent. It can be abandonment issues because of that. It can be you were sexually abused as a child or something like that. Or so then that interferes how you interact with certain sexes, right? It could also be, it could, like, honestly, y'all, the void can exist because let's say you were the girl that everyone wanted to date, but you couldn't get past that. You just had to always be dating somebody. Like, it's a void somewhere. Like, we all have voids. And the one thing that I've learned in my life is that I have to fill those voids with God. Y'all might see me start to cry, but I have to fill those voids with God. I have to fill those voids with my spirituality, with my relationship, with my prayer, with the praise and worship. And the reason why I say that to y'all is because I went through a very difficult time filling voids with people, filling voids with certain experiences, filling voids with things that are temporary. And so, hold on, y'all. We a thug out here. We don't cry. All right, sure. Y'all don't see no tears. I'm a thug. Thugs don't cry. But y'all, it's really true is that, this is a very sensitive topic for me because it's like I really was, and every single time something new would come in that I knew was filling a void that I had, I will always hear God, like, because I remember from a little girl being in church and they're like, when you have voids, you fill that void with the word of God. And I was like, right. And when I got older, I would always hear that voice in my head, like, you need to fill that void with God, with your relationship, with your spiritual relationship, spiritual connection, personal relationship with God. And I kid y'all not, I still ignored that voice, but all of these voids left me feeling more of a void when I filled them. And so when I say the only reason why you feel a void, the only reason why you feel like you lost something is because there's a void, right? Now, when I really started to focus on God and my spiritual relationship and just who God has crafted me to be, not the scientist, not the person that has this degree, not the person that's tutored, or not that. When I really looked at what identity is it that God has established for me, what gifts is it that God has placed within me, right? I became more confident in myself overall. So with that confidence, it came an assuredness that I don't need anybody else to feel anything for me because I have God, I have who I am, I have my power. So y'all, when I tell y'all I went from being the girl that would have a difficult time, like when a guy like stops wanting to talk to me and stuff, I'll be like, oh, da, da, da. Now I'll just be like, okay. And like, because I no longer filled the void with external things. I filled the void with my spirituality. I filled the void with knowing who it was that I am. And I feel like that's why it's so difficult for us to let go of friends and family and relationships that we know aren't good for us, because we continuously fill the void with these people as opposed to filling a void with things that we have inside of us. So today, you guys, I just want you to take the chance to just start looking through your past. First, start at the roots. What are the root causes of your voids? Why do you feel voids to begin with? Don't start with who you need to cut off, because that'll make, if you have anxiety or if you suffer from depression, that will make that flare up. What I want you guys to focus on is like, okay, I know You will know if this word is touching you. You will know if you've had voids before and how you felt them, because these are the same people that hurt you so much, but you can't figure out why you can't let them go, right? But we're not focused on the people. We're focused on the root cause of the voids. Was it, parents not being there? For me, I was an adopted child. So it was like abandonment issues. I went through, sexual trauma as a kid. I went through being bullied. Like, it was a lot of stuff. I was like, God, you had me go through so much, but it's so I could help all of my people that's going through similar things. So, hey, like my last video said, you got to learn to laugh about life, okay? Because life will have you like, it ain't even that serious. But not saying what you went through is not serious, because yes, it is a serious matter, but it's an experience. And that's another thing that God has shown me, is like, these are experiences, and if we hold on to what we've gone through, we will become what we went through, as opposed to being a person that overcame an experience but also has the strength, to help somebody else get through it, right? All right, that's a different video. But yeah, you guys, I just wanted to say, the only reason why the void gets bigger, or the only reason why you feel like you lost something, is because you keep allowing these other people and things to fill the void that were never meant to fill that void anyways. We have to be whole and complete before we meet our husbands. We have to be whole and complete before and what I mean by whole and complete, we all are going to work through things. We're all going to work through things. But what I mean by whole and complete is, if you were to lose that spouse, or if that spouse was to walk away out of your life while y'all dating, you won't lose your sense of self. Who are you? That's what I mean by being whole. We're all going to be working on ourselves for the rest of our lives. But at least if you have a confidence in knowing who you are, you know that when something walks out of your life, that's something that God meant to be removed. You won't be, oh, I lost that. It's like, oh, that just wasn't meant to be mine in the first place, because you're so confident and so whole within yourself. So y'all, I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all in the next video.